Orlando Magic. Now.
Just about.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago Bulls made the playoffs.
All right, thanks, Allie. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. We've got Mo Bamba. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Then it's Suggs, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
And the Magic start out with a ball. Here's Suggs.
It lived before I made my gate admin comment.
Dia chula show. Okay, partner.
Floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face, emoji loudly crying face. His name is Brush.
I already know he's that.
He's checked in for Zach LaVine, and MP is
I already know he's that. Let me tell him come on the live. You bull.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Emoji loudly crying face, 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 emoji loudly crying face.
You love a big man like Vucevic.
For
example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. There's always been a lot of talk about Mark
Hey.
Fultz's shooting. But Grant, one sign as to the strides he's made in his first few years in the league was the upward
the man
trend
running,
in
the
his
man
free throw
take the
shooting.
alley for him, bullying.
It speaks to the work he's put in. You don't become a great free throw shooter
My own
by
partner
accident.
blocking me now. What are you
It
doing
takes
now?
time and effort, and Fultz put in plenty of both.
Anthony misses.
He's kind of
Top
lost
tier.
his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
MP no good.
Look a man
Orlando
say
has gone away
rubbling.
1 of 4 from
Sexy.
three-point land. To the inside.
I read no comments now.
Gets it to go. Wagner's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Chicago trailing here.
Dravided. SMH.
MP outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's a
Like my first game on, allow me to feel that is rocket shot. I won't have shot.
Rebounded by Green.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
MP. Bulls keep it alive. And they pick up 2.
The defense getting out.
My shot is easy now, boy. What?
Can't let that happen.
Let me say them and saying there. The man say me that say that he comes to the comments.
Bathe before he go work.
Working out has become a
Eh, shit, I say no, ah.
you'll get.
And Anthony
Big fat
slams it
cocky
in.
hawk.
I'll tell
This
you,
is cocky
those
hawk.
finishes are always
Oh,
extra
she don't wanna
special when they
like
come
this
from your
girl.
point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility this guy can do.
Emoji loudly crying face, 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 emoji loudly crying face.
Now here's
As he
Fultz.
had ride.
We saw him with 11 points
Right.
in his last game.
Put on the
Over
condom.
White. And a good game so far as we conclude the first
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the
Tim, look at
floor
man say you bullying
laughing.
in the comments say, not nothing else. You know that, eh?
Quarter number 2.
Yeah, it had to be showy. Sure, so you feel him?
Change here for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in.
Oh, I had nothing to say now, boy. Yeah.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You lucky I can't hear you below.
Oh, you're on your phone?
There's a minute 54 left.
No one has name, you don't make me put up the volume and all, yeah. Shiny, your phone is that guy.
Then it's Wendell
That
Carter.
I see me.
Then there's Wagner, and it's Okiki in at the 3
I'm checking your phone. I 67 is so low though.
He had 9 points in his last time out. Suggs with the bucket.
Building off a solid first quarter.
Oh, yeah?
He's been lights out here in the second.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to MP from outside the arc. And it's Okiki with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Anthony in the post. Defended by DeRozan.
Make I get that? I piss me get that.
I mean, you
Oh,
don't see this
pass it.
too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
That lie. That lie. What?
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Every gal looking on the team. That's the certain money for my mind. I'm never under.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to MP from deep.
What?
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Jalen Suggs
On
has been
this
leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
In my party,
And if you're just joining in,
in a running the cell and no run to the common boy.
and the Bulls shooting around 41%. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso.
I share the live.
It's blocked by Bamba. Now here's Wagner, defended by DeRozan. They get the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 7. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks. And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
So both teams changing it up here. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's MP. Out of bounds.
That's it. That go over the bye though. That junk man.
Statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Magic.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And
Aye,
they just
boom, you hear me
trusted each
properly
other
now?
to take the right shots.
Yeah.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1.
Who's King Moku 758?
I don't know.
2 more left to play.
And even the opposing
The girl
fans
answered it
can't
was
deny this was a
not even
sensational
answer.
game for Jalen Suggs.
He really played at his preferred pace.
Yeah, my foot. Since
Never
my phone
let
unlocked in
adjustments
there.
by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Hampton. He's out there with Gary Harris. Terrence Ross is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Bull in at the 4 spot. Now here's Jones. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Hampton. Harris outside.
1, 2, 3,
Lopez against Thompson.
wait.
Lopez can't hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for MP. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
Bulls foul.
That's a foul. That game bullying.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Orlando. Gary Harris. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Light brush.
Both good from the line that time.
You 2 points I put aside, boy. Don't lose that already. Let me try and show free there.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Thomas. Pass to MP. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Hampton.
Media's going to stay there. Media's going to stay there. Take that.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily.
We saw them and saying it now.
This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every
Fucking
challenge.
guys.
Earned this dub. Thank you for
Message
joining
you
us.
made
That'll do it
back
for
here.
now.
You
So for
fucking.
Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith.
Aye.
Thanking everyone for
Down.
watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
You want to sleep?
Boy, Tim, shut up.
I'm going to tell you shut up there, Tim. I know. Let me check. I'm going to say shut up, Tim.
That's what I make a man show.
Your eye long.
You really are the person. What that's it?
Your partner. Vitelli.
I see. Oh, you post that on your status, man.
Yeah, to my status.
Aye.
I pretty much show my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have.
Probably my shooting, motion, and
Oh yes, boy.
You were gonna select a
My eye long.
19.
My eye long.
You included. You
My
have
eye long.
4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard Michael Jordan. Smooth forward me.
But that really
Emoji
looking.
rolling on the floor
really
laughing.
looking
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Look at your very Nico.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Hart. DA, take it away.
My eye long fur tree. Emoji smiling face with tear.
Good perspective from Steve
Laughing.
Kerr. DA, thank you.
The man actually means eye long for tree. That's what I really say cheese.
And it's Neto in at the point guard position for Chicago. Looks like to slow it down. And Chris, as you know, running
Aye.
for 10.
Aye.
His chances will be limited, and it's crucial.
If Dravid had one with his eye would have belonged to.
Lots of scoring in that
Don't
competitive
it none.
Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center
The money maker was.
Wait, what? I haven't fucking surprised. Like at this point,
Javid head wasn't big, his eye would have do without. Okay. I haven't said in that jackass.
yeah, boy, too.
seems like it worked out.
Oh, fuck you, boy, Tim.
And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
Don't call me
It's
jackass.
been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far?
And the
Alright,
first
bye.
team.
They're playing with no fear so far. They're getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way. And also, it's been a positive.
I'm not gonna put my pocket around me, man.
The paint offensively
Yeah.
as well. It's really a bit about the balance.
The guy had no shot for that.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. All
That one can be
throughout
permanent,
the
one thing.
basketball. So the Bulls 5
That one can be permanent.
Jones is out there with White. Then it's MP. Then there's Bradley.
Your body tingling.
So in at the 1 spot.
I'm about to say your body tinkle in the team.
Not just to score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball.
I see that.
Caruso, the pass to Jones. Outside White.
You say all that.
Here's Caruso. Currently averaging almost 6 points.
Probably because
There's
the
dish
in a
to
mess or
Jones.
something.
4 on the shot clock. A 3 from MP. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two.
I wish that I could rewind.
Sure, I want to meet up my
Too
face, girl.
many years. Yeah, I won't get back.
Kispert, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Caruso. And
That going what?
on the shot, it sends in
Nigga, in this day, how I say I don't think you gon' spot.
energy players crazy.
And I don't think about the time.
So is definitely in that mold.
I told my mama we gon' be fine, so I'm up all nightly at the sea time. Think about my food, do my dollar down.
Hey, is me not
AJ,
no?
shut up.
Is me not fucking?
Don't sing the age.
When?
First one falls for.
When you coming out? We could go Saturday. On the mind, on the mind, and I call out. I'm on double XL, I'm in New York now.
Sure. Wham. Wham.
Excuse me.
Blue cake a little outing Saturday.
I miss my little song. I'm mixing it. Oh, come on, talking about this show. I gave the judge a piece of me. I'm too sweet for the industry, but I need to be, but verbally, mentally, and physically, I keep that heat.
No
Me and my
cash.
brother, damn, we smoking what we damn. Niggas say they fuck with
At all.
me. You feel me? Niggas don't be shitting me. Pound it, only all this stuff for me. One day,
What?
Life is separated.
6 points for Contavious Caldwell.
Too many years. You out here bad.
We go try and work some out. Yeah.
We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
What I don't bring that right up? What shot man that no one I get no rebound though.
And I want the next show.
You get yourself in the game and you vex.
Oh, I don't tell you something in team. But I respect for your mother.
Wizards
Like good
decided
Jay,
to
yeah.
go coming into this
I
against
knew,
the
I know.
Rockets in their last game.
Yes.
Your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Mickey Rowe and around you and your speech. I heard my stripes
Hey, well, let me bring up your boy.
running into my third eye cause I got tunnel vision. I open my mind and I open up in like you got a summer song for you to pay attention. Fuck
This
all
not
that
good.
praying, I'm grown, I put my heart in it. That night, that's gone, show them niggas I'm serious. It's like every song I'm on, I be calling my spirit. I don't know who's gonna rock. I don't know, it's gonna rock. Won't say up. Shoot at
Who
the
tell that
police, shoot
retarded
at the
he
cop.
can't sing
Shoot at the
Mejay?
police, shoot at the cop. I am middle on stop.
Right, muting it.
Aye. I'm in the fucking up. I'm in the singing the night. I'm in this life. I'm on no Cody, alright. I'm on Cody, so I'm on video ice. My vision is vivid. Wait a minute. You know, I'm
Talk about that much. You just pull up here.
and nobody know me. You can
I'll
catch
do
me
something.
slipping.
And Kyle
You
Kuzma
know,
so
I'm
in for
no
Kuzma.
trying.
There might be more talent at the point
You're
guard
back in the
position now,
man,
Greg,
rocking
than
it,
there's
back in the
ever been
man,
in the
rocking the
NBA.
rock on
But
the game,
who do you
rocking the
think
fuck
sits
on
at the
game,
top of
rocking
that
the fuck
roster?
on game.
I mean, Kevin,
Really
What I
to
do
my
is-
third eye, yeah, that ton
not
of
that I'm
vision.
dodging it, but honestly,
Now open my mind and I open up.
it depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to
What?
shoot and play
That
without
missed.
at the top of your league list, but then you get a
Shit,
guy
them
like
niggas
Chris
I'm
Paul
serious.
Shit, I didn't want to jump
It's
out,
like
man.
every song I'm
in the
on,
pick
I
and roll.
do.
So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I forgot
What?
4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Ah,
So on the floor for Washington.
behind me too. Oi,
Kuzma
yeah,
is out
right
there with
in there.
Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's MP. And the Bulls. with
I miss
another
that
miss.
boy.
And he rushed.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm outside by a bit.
Out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
What? I give it up for all of him. Let's see. The man,
Yeah, that was like a
2K master.
like one.
When I have a good player, I could play. Yeah, that, I start from 0 to let's see.
Extremely impressed.
Unlike other man that buy their thing, I know they're listening. Eh?
Protection has been as good
I said,
as
you
it gets.
deserve. Yeah.
That man inside.
Neto
Take
surveying
your
the floor.
time, my darling. You don't have to call him.
Kuzma
Come in the
against
fuck you
Thompson.
right now, right now, right now, right
18
now,
that
right
time
now,
for
man.
Vucevic.
Give him a name and call it.
Wait, you can try that. Look. You got me?
They grabbed their own miss and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, man, they have a real killer throw man under the fucking net, guys. I could take shots, guys.
Obliteration, if you will. You can safely say
Yeah,
mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this
Wow, that was a mistake.
that never really was in doubt, but
Am I foot out, foul?
you kind of thought that maybe even going into the
It's second foul.
I ain't for that above.
They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking
Second
at the
floor.
season total, this will be their 17th win.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah, the
taken
second row.
control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
Yeah.
A fantastic show.
It's see that Claymore either. They have to this after.
Well, the best work he did came on the board.
Hey,
Nobody
what?
matches intensity. His rebound
Padman.
big role in the game.
And you can sense that these fans,
That's what you deserve.
they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are.
But take your time, my darling. You don't have to call it.
Brad Thomas, he's
I'm gonna
checked in
fuck
for
you
the
right now,
Bulls.
right now, right
Change for
now,
the
right
Wizards.
now, in the
Porzingis is
morning.
checked in.
Scream for my name and call it.
Washington is
Tell
going
me
to a fight
when
for
you're
downtown in the
balling.
fourth. Only
I'm
one
gonna
of
fuck
their
you
5
right now, right now, in
three-pointers
the morning.
has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Windler. Great D that time from
I don't know
Green.
nothing other like my
And so
all you
Thomas
do
will
is
bring it up for the Bulls. MP out top.
you tell you going to
We've got 33 seconds left in the game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like
Dunk on them man Moroccan board. Post it.
Well, so often we
Sorry.
see this transition buckets off turnovers.
That foul made the what? Made switches them last minute. I just dunked it dog.
Didn't get squared up with his feet.
Free throw good, Satoransky.
But what you like about Satoransky, I mean, he's really involved. His decision-making skills, the shot selection, he's just become a lot more dependable over the years.
And so he makes both from the line. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Outside Thomas.
I will be meter.
MP, that's for two. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on a nice dominant showing in front of the crowd.
No emphasis, Jesus Christ.
And you know, this game could really be a defining
Abukas de Manis.
what they can do.
I'm not gonna tell me I love book this year. I just start playing the game. Fuck you boy. This is my foot they playing the game.
And the execution
It's easy.
was flawless.
And that'll wrap it
I
up,
say yeah, no that yeah.
for Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge.
Yeah.
Kevin Harlan.
3 days I playing the game. Who that? Oh, you want short time there? Who tell me he can sing? Oh, fuck you boy.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Play it.
Oh. But the man know I can play Apex. You check it. I can't play 2K. I just start playing here. Let's see. I will play Apex around 10:40. That's when I learned to play Apex. Nissan.
Share 2KI Jivan U30 now.
Apa? Ah, my goodie. Show up me for the ramen. Oh, now I think about ramen dog. I remember sure dog and I'm not buying it dog. So all I said no fucking ramen post how you
Those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight.
Yeah.
We'll be back in
Chow mein and tuna fish.
Raminosis.
And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys. But these...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, BA, this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Hall and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Luka Doncic. Also Jalen Brunson out there. Green out there with Marquise Chris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Chris. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Levine. Here's DeRozan. For Dallas, Kleba, he's checked in for Chris. Finney Smith comes in for Brunson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Here's Caruso. He's averaging about 6 points per game. MP outside. There's the three. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, you're punching that TV, dog. Oh, that fall mid, dog. Wow. The man switch on, dog. The man switch on back, he does.
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent.
And if that's beating us already, and I believe.
WBMCC. The boss say he punching the TVB.
Raminosis.
But he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time. MP, no good.
Listen on my shot
There's
today.
no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Green. Currently averaging 5 points a game. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Dallas. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one,
Yeah, this is as I get the ball. What the fuck?
for the guys coming off the bench.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Mavericks ahead, up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how many points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
They've also been strong at the foul line, not wasting any of those chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Green out there with Kobe White. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's MP. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Thompson. 2 shots. 2 made. Off to a good start. The Mavericks leading. To the middle. Here's Hardaway.
Wait, dunk on me, dog. I fuck him with murder.
Monster jam.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr.
Sorry, I need TV, man.
Once he gets this type of position.
Oh, shit.
Outside White. From deep, MP.
Oh, I left on that, so all my balls going on the side, dog. That makes no sense, sir.
And a miss there on the triple.
I choose left hand, dog, you know I left hand in real life, so you know. I don't want.
Either way, he's being shut out.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And he lays it up and in. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Timeout called here.
Stimulate your body. Shift your body. Shift the panty. Oh. Spreading rumors.
So that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks ahead.
Up to now, show can't find the person. He looking for the person in the video. That's spreading rumors. Up to now, he can't find the person.
Who the cooking rice DH?
Cooking rice?
Who asked you that?
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen
You find
quickly.
the person?
Really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far.
I'm no point setter, boy. What?
They've turned in a fantastic performance. It's been a weapon all game.
One other thing, their mid-range game has been impressive.
You lucky IA indie party for me to drop a large fart on the stream.
Game in a
yeah, mention that one.
Luka Doncic is one of the most
He don't care any party from the job a large fat there.
Chicago. We've got
For the
Tony
stream.
Bradley. Matt Thomas is out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Thompson.
Dog, how I missing them easy shots,
it's
dog?
a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Doncic.
No.
From the arc. Here's Powell. Played it in.
Emoji loudly crying face.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid in getting after offensive
Top
rebounds.
at 1-2.
LaVine passes to MP. Charity stripe shot. Here's Thomas. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
What?
Pass to Brunson. There's the drive.
I pressed the wrong thing.
That one falls.
Yeah, that was supposed to score me, the fuck though.
Doncic has got his 9th assist of the game now. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has
Score
other
3
ways
for
to
them.
impact the game. Well,
A free? That also a free there. Alright, let me score free.
a great showing here for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it.
Sleep at 12 for true.
They were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And this win gives them a sweep of the season series. They only met
Oh, watch my
twice,
ball. My
but
ball going on a
they're
side,
maybe
dog.
at least another year against Chicago.
And when you look at the game, the one
You
thing that
leaving
helped
deep
fuel this
fellas
team
open
to
mob.
victory was the
Boss say
efficiency
sleep
of
at
Luka
1-2
Doncic.
ashore.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
When you do that is an easy pass and score.
And nailing an important shot.
Why you studying me, mom?
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Again, MP missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down.
I trying and help you, you bitch.
From about 16. And he
Leave
hits
them
the
open
jump shot.
still.
Coach is loving the
Dog, if you like care my team win, man. Up to them, man, Rasa. They could score 100 points in us, dog. If you like your fuck, man.
That's why you still a have points.
Points there, one thing.
Outside, Green. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw two
As soon as you say that I get points, it's sal up.
operating flawlessly, the other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.
1-0-0 pass already.
It was fun to
2
see
points, you bowler. I get it.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here. What do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to go.
Any critiques of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better. We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Girl, I'm done with you. You know it's true.
The locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion.
I ain't the nigga for the optimism.
I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind.
What is up with you? I'm done with you. I thought I said it's over. Fuck my fuck my teacher too. I'm with fucking on the roof. We playing peekaboo. Skirt.
Andre Drummond is out there with
skirt.
Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Simmons in at the point for Chicago. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg, when it comes to load management,
I ain't talking.
now we've been 1-of-1 in the game so far from the line.
And of course, we all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That one drops. He ties it up. 11 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'm gonna put me in 11 seconds there. See this mother ass again.
Drummond with it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Don't you change on me. Wanna be my dog and don't you change on me. Don't you change on me. I'm switching lane on me.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing
Looking free. Looking free. Looking free. Post it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Green. Then there's Bradley. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Curry.
Let's go free back. Commit bullying. I will score next free. It is more fun.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
What?
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit.
I mean, one laughs in his chest there. No, I mash him. I bow him in body.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point. This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
MP outside. On the wing. Another miss by MP.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Harris.
Why made no jump, dog? Made no jumper, oi. What made doing, dog?
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's MP.
I missed that play.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around.
Little more mini game, pussy.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously been done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Okay, well, let's listen to him from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets
It does amount to the big mama. The boy crying in his banner.
one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to be good
Hey,
fans.
Blanco, you there?
The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn.
Blanco.
They're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a
In that rifle, no fucking machine. I swear to God, me not play with no one. Only bees, me I play with my toys. You say don't you know the eat, you don't eat, and then in the ear, it kick like something. We have some heavy machine, them not run with diesel. Round of the days, we murder people, and you know, say team on them. Anytime, destiny, people. Ready for the machine as up, you don't know, singer.
Crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Back to MP. Pass to Thomas. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down kicks to MP. Vucevic trying to get open.
What?
Miss by MP.
Ow. Today I made it.
In this game, that's definitely been a factor in cracking this game.
Here's Brown. Brown throws it down.
Anytime I did, they don't stand a bit. Like some pussy, I need them concrete. You see them know me not beg them no friend. She get one fuck and she want it again. Cock in her belly like fall in a pen. All of my dogs and know them tied up. Hey good bitches alone with us fuck me up. You know, in the pan, you know. Just fully developed dog. Anybody this get shut dog. Don't fuck with me, damn it. Don't fuck with me, damn it. Fully developed dog. Anybody this get shut down. Don't fuck with me, damn it. Don't fuck with me, damn it. Like as a man, no me have to be the man, and you can be the sedan. Why never you find people to love a man done?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Well, see them now, me not beg them no friend. She get one fuck and she want it again. Cock in her belly like fall in a pen. All the men down to know them tied up. Yeah, girl, bitches alone with us.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. They've got Simmons. Aldridge out there with Andre Drummond.
Fully developed dog. Anybody this get shut down. Don't fuck with me, girl. Don't fuck with me, girl. Fully developed dog. Anybody this get.
Left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on MP.
Oh, when you hold box dog, that is tackling the fellas, dog. I just forget to chop box, and I just tackling the fellas, dog. Remember mini game one time, you see? We're too sick. What me? Oh.
From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will
I'm like, I should not take that shot, but you know, fuck it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to
How?
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it. And what a huge standout performance it was for Ben Simmons. A big part of their success was
when I go and think somewhere, what am I called this situation though?
Oh, guy, boy, basically fall asleep on me there.
Another miss by MP.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now
you
you
get?
can't throw it in the ocean.
And stolen by MP.
What the? What is it now? Mark with the fire. Say the fucking in I do. Get out of here,
And both free throws good for MP.
And when you're ready, good start match. I sit on a corner, but like, yeah. I can't, dude.
He's nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
Just 3 to shoot.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
I know what you're talking about.
My song self.
I could check you just now. Like, I did, but my mic muted.
Free throw good. Mills.
I wanna be that person. I don't wanna be that geezer. Pull up. I think to the leader. I love with a gorgeous feeling.
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brown outside. Back to Thomas. MP, that's for two. That's in there. Thomas
I'm not
with the assist.
I'm in love with a gorgeous feeling.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm not be that person.
Here's Mills, covered by MP, and stolen by MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Foul. At the line for Chicago.
He doesn't get the second.
What?
I
missed the second shot.
Grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
I think tell me. Combs. Before I shit, I lied. Nobody, I know that is shock, dog. I didn't know people watching. I know you watching, dog, and I'm showing zero, so I won't say nothing. No. Arena someone engineer yeah, and I finish.
No, this see I die because of no forms. I just came off my face. Yeah, boy.
I love the coach is spinning.
Love you, Gogo. Mwah.
I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that geezer. Look, things in the data. I'm not on the machine. No, talking about. I'm ready to get in there. Put that on the speaker because you cannot tell me that song hot so. Yeah, I think
oh fuck.
Put your left foot in, you put your right foot out, and you shake it all about, and you put the hook, you turn yourself around.
I don't do that fuck. What the fuck, dog?
The fuck? Are you keeping for like?
I don't wanna be that person.
Yeah, on the boat,
I don't wanna be that.
on the boat.
I'm in love with the gorgeous women.
By saying you damn man on the boat there. How many fellas they have there? One man. Hey. What's it, bro?
Big lot of them words.
The man on the boat, I go fuck me up, guy. Ready?
I don't wanna be that person. I don't wanna be that geezer. I don't want no better. I know what I mean though. I love it, the gorgeous feeling. I love it, it's so much cheaper.
He says.
I wanna be that person. I don't wanna be that geezer. Pull up the thing to the liter. Oh.
I was
It's
thinking,
spreading rumors, boy.
was in that again, I have a balloon. I could just walk from now. The man, that man upstairs there. Nice, that's your kill. Yeah, man, next side.
Next side.
Yeah.
You jump down or?
Oh, I jump down now. I put in the balloon. Wait. On me. I'm gonna just jump on the roof there.
How I miss that dog? That game bullying.
You fuck your shit. I play it in, I low. How many?
Two of them.
A man camping in a corner, later a man camping your beach.
No, but they're safe on your face, you know, don't put down. Because the fellas that were on the next side shooting us one fight.
Small things. I should fucking push him on the boat, dog. That man is so fucking annoying, man.
Dunk it. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Mash up them money in them auto county. 5 naughty. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Man at the store, you know how I go. She wanna smoke, so I bust the door. I took her to the ocean, then the bar, and then the far, and I ain't true. You know wanna play, and the one that I busted you with the other spot. You ain't back up and think it up. I'm the ticket. You get this get the minutes and I'm not that's what I think about. On the phone, we come up my mom. All the 6 sit up, now I look up and I see a truck. Just pulling up the her. A big goofy nigga, he tryna look tough. I'm like, what he tryna do? So I clutch my move. He don't want no smoke, or he not bulletproof. A bit of hope, man, at the stove. You know how it goes, she wanna smoke. So I busted though, I took her to the O. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe, man, at the stove. And when I go, you wanna go, I'm in the phone. I'm on your call. And I'm like, shit, I hopped out so quick. And I with my blick and I don't miss. I not up the shots, I hit them and this shit that run be quick. What you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make a move. Yeah, you can be feel, gotta come boom. What's this whole smiling? I know you mad cause I see you mad.
No. Wait, see, yeah.
It's got a clock with a ruler clip for the blood. You know how I go.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go. Pull out that out, bro.
I don't ID now,
Yo.
Gorgeous had to give me a big punch. You know you can't do that.
Problem. Unless I'm the offer with them. He's a easy, not a good. My head big dog.
I mean, only says? Or the only says?
Ah, that's different.
If I don't say it, yeah. How do you fuck reaching that
I tried to you well, I lied to you.
I don't want this a popcorn. I turned down the steps here.
No, they have man shooting.
Come watching this room.
See, I didn't see that beat.
You see me not missing, of course.
Are you fall? No, I didn't want to fall. I fall to, yeah, I didn't want to fall. I was just going to watch you vibe, God. That man see me and then probably call me out or something.
Aye. I'll be dead so no stand the show. So when I put it all over everything in the match, it is scoring, but in training it goes score. Alright. I know that, but I mean like. Okay. Fuck yeah. Goodbye. For the last time. No me not choosing the song, so not nothing. I playing by itself. It does shuffle. So that playing there, jerk. Alright. Cool up. You got my heart, got my mind. You got my heart, got my mind. I think about you all the time. You shoot my blood pressure through the sky.
NBA 2K23, what do you think of the game?
Will I die?
Happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game.
Separate. Like, come on faster.
For sure. Got a daughter now, so things are good.
When are we going to see you on the cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my high team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday
I get in your neighbor. That's what I try, man.
who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations.
Yeah, man, no.
Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K.
Oh shit, I sent it in the bad timing. They're rushing you right now, though. No. One stay back. One go back. Thing. You won't take my gun. Run. I couldn't take my gun. I fucking them man up here. Them man. Take care of that. I run clear. Yeah, man inside there.
see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like,
Go for them there.
it was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double check. I'm like, is this a real game?
I didn't run back on the fellas. The fellas was in the house already.
Nah, you go and take your loss.
And me, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're going to see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy, so I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
Super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has this shoe like kind of like the focal point in it. It says be legendary, and I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan. So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I get that, but then also since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your player?
I actually made a center, because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. So I'm new to basketball, so you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to play.
2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2K.
We'll see you soon.
More by not ain't nothing, bro. Like Demon Fans, they're not doing my short songs ain't, bro. Demon kill me from Boy, bro. Shut the fuck up. Get the lock in there, man. Damn, man, the ball can
Combs!
Yeah.
Brian, they're shooting. Oh, that's shooting.
He's the man that's gonna kill that.
This is Brian Anderson, along with Brad Hill and Brent Berry. Allie the Force, our reporter tonight. Hey, Allie.
I down him.
Financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand.
You on the next side of the building. You on the next side.
With the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors.
Wonderful.
Clay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Kuminga is out there with James Wiseman. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Oh, I seen Mob.
And Grant, as you watch
Come, he's
the
banana
Bulls
under.
What do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom.
Wait, where do you gonna just out there? What she says. Yeah, come here.
Welcome mobile by.
They come in, they just go on the roof, I feel. We have load on?
We have load on start.
I will.
Change towards the end of my career. And of course also how centers are used is probably the biggest
Yeah,
change of them all.
I ain't them.
Curry against ball.
I know they just on the boss moment there. With them man, wait.
Getting ready for the Warriors.
Where them man is? Them man inside there, like church.
No, they don't. They just give
Payton against
Where the
MP.
fucking fella?
Another shot. Porter pulls it in.
Nice.
It's harder to miss that shot than it is
Nice
to make
place.
that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that concludes
I feel so.
fourth high-scoring first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by one.
At the back of us. At the back of us.
Number 2 when we return.
Wait, on me? Right there. That man just is one of them. Look up, man. Look up. Just buy it out or some shit.
I can't buy it.
Alright.
The Warriors are a big juggernaut.
Man kinda annoying. Man just stay at the bottom.
Has in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs.
Como si sola, como si sola. Perfection!
With his methods.
Ready? The mobile body on. Everything.
Game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range.
I could mark and I kill in them, man. Yeah. Them man bad next. Oh, they probably buy. They just there.
So on the floor for Golden
That's
State
not
to kick off the second quarter.
Alright, I'm not
Come
talking
Looney.
about.
Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in at shooting guard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter
Ready
the
next
game
one.
has
Oh
ever
shit, I have the ammunition.
He said for him, quote, it starts with a great base and foundation.
I at the bottom of the buy side. That's where
The
it is.
perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene,
Yeah, no, by the official buy.
the rim, and the basketball. Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie.
Excellent. So polished from this painted area. Love watching
I don't know where
Wiggins
they
do his
go.
thing close to the basket.
MP outside. The shots were 20 feet out. Here's Bradley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bradley's got 4 this quarter.
Knock one on you.
Offensive end, he's making the defenders pay right now.
Is Spanner coming?
For the mistakes they're making.
Is Spanner pushing? And he plates.
Here's Payton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting
Yeah,
them
one I have.
take it from them.
And the Bulls making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
I see money when you. I watching you.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
On the next side.
Outside, Brown.
No. Next side, like cross the road.
Inside, here's Bradley. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from
Oh, that is them. That's the same fellas.
belongs to Wiggins.
Yeah, cross the road. The only one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I watching for
Part
you.
of the game tonight where they've been effective is
You beat me. Brick shit.
And he makes the first.
They have an next side, On your left, on your right hand.
Checked in for Thompson. And
Like the same man.
subbed in for MP. The Warriors
Nice,
also
he's Spanner there.
Wiseman's checked in.
Nice.
That one falls.
They have a next side there. I don't know, buy you somewhere like. I will kill myself.
as we wrap up the first half of play.
Right.
Warriors ahead. They're up by 2.
That man in town way, that means a beachy chick diamond. Did my feed him? I can't get my loot back at that shot, yeah. In front of you.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Green. Thomas, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And MP is subbed in for Ball. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole's checked in. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're leading by 12. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Inside the place, you just kill him, man. I knock him. He's on the outside. Yeah, they're creeping. Wait, you just go inside.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I really liked how he found a rhythm out there from the three-point line. He elevated his game with his efficient and timely shooting, which really helped his ball club tonight.
Ooh, he picked the right night to have a standout game. Looking to avoid their third straight loss.
Yeah,
they're going to leave here with a win. MP is out there with Matt Thomas. Then there's Tony Brown. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Thompson in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
They get it back. Looney. And the layup.
Don't jump, man. Oh, my defender's ass.
I will take the bounty.
You just can't afford to give up second chance.
Big game, nice big game. I'm just on by you there.
Pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Really heads up there. Play locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
I don't know where the next side. Come and play weird, like.
DeRozan outside. From deep, MP. Off target. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie Laporte, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long,
Ui, that lady. That lady, bro. What?
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas Summer League. And it's a very special summer league edition of NBA 2K23. We thought up with 2K and, of course, NBA draft picks. Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love summer league. We get to see our first glimpse at the
A terrific evening look at Old Town Bend. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Espera essa polícia de Bolsonaro, né?
Starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine.
Fellas, I pose the fellas not no joke.
And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. For the Celtics.
I see the green vest. I see him.
Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual
I've been broke so many times.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Yes, I do.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Brent. And he gets it to go in the back of the rim. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
We're seeing some
progress
from them already.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in
performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Tristan Thompson. Bradley is out there with Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 9. Pass to Neesmith.
Never mind it.
Bulls foul. Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
74%, so-so. He probably
Bulls making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the 76ers.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
MP outside. Hands it from downtown.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Now let's go to the sideline.
With one shot either. Just shoot me. I swear to God with one shot.
He says,
I mean, right?
That doesn't mean I'm going to say, I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, strokes, different.
MDA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Burks against Thomas. Burks the pass to Neesmith. Over in the corner, White. Shot clock at 6. And it's Tice in the corner. Misses the 3. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Bulls. 9-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Thompson. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Why are they becoming more dangerous on the offensive end? Thompson draws contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on Bringing a new group in for the Celtics. So that's the end of the first half. Celtics lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Ngoài lắm.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. And so it's Washington sweeping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Banking, you know.
Banking it up.
This is like hot sulfur, roll out like bus driver, 2 car pull up, 4 gunman and 2 driver, I am putting all the Elantra, now we are so hot. Plus boy, no survivors, 19 feet full of top strikers, headshot in the walk, we don't need strikers, all me tell you this, man a banking, we really banking facts. I'm going on my way, so my pocket well slack, and it's coming out the place, and it's opening up the flat. I'm gonna say David, one thing, good man, David. Bring down the problem. One big boss back, let me send them out. Got me left my house, me now left my gun. Around done. Back behind home, never media clown. And you go, you have to gun them down. We only one king facts. I'm running on my way, so my pocket well sack.
Ui, bom. We have to win.
2 car pull up, 4 gunman and 2 driver.
Who don't say they have to win this? You can't say I won. You can't say I fucking won.
You were. Yeah, mob, you sell a gift card down for me, mob. There nothing. You see how much money I need? I broke. But they're going in my way, so my pocket well sack, and they send me in the place, and they send me up the flat, man. I'm not eater. The boss let me shut my ass. One of your partners here, I don't know that. But you that shady link. That. You say David shut us ass.
Dravid, you trash bro.
The way the game pronounce my name properly, though. I love it. Yeah, I know I trash him up. Feel like vex. Your words don't faze me, nigga.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. What a great look at downtown Memphis as we get ready for basketball here in Grind City.
Look, honestly, look, I don't know that.
Honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA.
The name that I'm looking familiar though. Honestly, OG Conceited. I remember know that then the person say their name, I go, don't worry.
After growing up in a small town.
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson. And we know it.
Where's Ja? Oh.
Yeah, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel.
Yeah, the ball, let me take it from him.
Post it. Road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Williams finds Clark. Down low.
My own partner stopped me though. Wow. Man, no. Let's see here, man.
He's got 6 points.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
MP, the pass to Brown. Back to MP. And the Bulls get it back. Thompson, no good from 11 feet.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Back to Williams. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Brown. That one a little long.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand.
He made a basketball for my score. Bully me.
And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action. Up 10.
One shooting set and he
consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender. He talked about where he can make the most impact.
All the money foolers.
Probably be more of a backline help. Talk more, give more help.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Tristan Thompson is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Back to White. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
White air like me. White don't pass the ball. Clear for 3 days.
Well, Memphis shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the one thing that impresses me about Ja Morant is the leadership.
What should be 2 color lock guys at home?
And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
Well, he's the face of the franchise, and I think his maturity is...
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
You ever been addicted, oh? You homie be a witness. Oh, no mama addicted, oh. One bitch.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action.
We started from the bottom now, Rick.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Things look a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard
my
fought.
conscience,
But when they went into overtime,
I wasn't
they
my
really poured the gas on the
conscience.
fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris
Unresponsive.
Weber, Grant Hill, and
Yeah,
Ali
my
LaForce,
conscience,
I'm Brian
unresponsive.
Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game.
I think it's how. Moses.
I stayed in the house where it was full, we turned our beds to couches. I stayed in the house with a silver spoon and she had turned them cows. I miss the old days.
I miss the old ways.
I miss the time we would put an X pill in
The
an
OJ.
Remember the time my cousin died and I'm
Like, no way.
oh, he told me 300 a show. I'm like, wait, oh, say.
Oh, say. I'm my brother's not okay. My brother's not okay.
Miss
My daughter's not okay. Now
That's what shot I just came up with today, though. I go by the mood. I'm saying my mood gotta be there. Like if my brothers in the studio and they ain't nodding their head, I erase it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them, so they gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking about you and you feel it, I know the world gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? That should make me different. You know what I'm saying? The voice.
Full practice. Next game.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and
She don't love me.
with my friends.
Run it
so,
up, run up the volume on that.
DeAndre Ayton, like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our
She
park.
don't love
I'm
me.
definitely
She don't love me.
step my game
Just
up.
don't love me.
Can't be
She
losing
don't
my
love
logo
me.
over my head. I know people gonna be coming
She
at me.
don't
So
love me.
I'ma
She
step
don't
up.
love me. This is why I fuck a money man. I'm money man. No money man.
You're right, because you have a very unique look.
Let me say though.
Why fuck a money man? I'm money man.
I'm not a mark, man.
Money man.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony.
Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report.
Oh man snipe me there.
Mobley now
I'm on him, man.
Karis LeVert is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. And for Chicago.
Oh, the man zip gas, but man snipe me. I don't go for them.
How much can you really change before the offseason?
Usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Kicks it to Embiid. Off target from outside.
Wow, why did you jump not there?
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5 from the United Center in Chicago.
That man sniping next side. I have to watch over it.
And now, in his mid-30s, Rajon Rondo. Rondo's writing a strong second chapter to his career for sure.
And 4 All-Star appearances and a title in Boston. So some had written him off, but he's showing he is not done yet.
Out of bounds.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective
Ready up,
on
man.
the hustle game. How it's been going for Chicago.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity.
That man in your house,
And you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots
I
of
saw him
steals,
creeping
and
there. That's why
that's
they fell
making
over
a
me
huge
though.
difference.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Bradley. Jones is out there with White. Then it's MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What check out this evening?
I think gone there. On that one shouldn't be much debate there. It's just
the only side is
and to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And so
coming outside one time.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, that's what I checked.
You just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they'll keep possession.
More good work on the glass.
On me.
When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
To the left wing.
They have 2 men outside.
MP. 3 pointers off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Osman the pass to Sexton. Now here's Okoro.
I might just on the wall later.
Okoro shot is off. Chicago leading by 5.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project
he might looking for
a dunk contest champion.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says,
No, I'm not just what we did. Yeah, man, outside. Nice.
The journey ahead. Kevin,
oh, the ad man.
Move by feeling. Game so far. Cleveland ahead.
On me. One shot. One full clutch shot. But he's not good. Not good again, huh? The other one rushing you in your back. Nice. Very Marco not saying it again, huh? Yeah, I'm about to say this thing.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley now with the 2 big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with the first, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. Mobley can't throw it down with one hand.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Them men go come up. Them men knows up.
DeRozan against Markkanen. Outside DeRozan. Takes it from 10. It's good. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Got him away.
You simply cannot give DeMar DeRozan that kind of positioning. This guy has proven he loves getting inside and working his magic.
LeVert the pass to Allen.
I'm going to go play it.
Lock at 6.
Oh, you can't focus them man at the bottom there.
No good on the shot.
Them man just
so
going to stay there.
The other way. There's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Zach Levine.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
LeVert the pass to Allen.
Ah, boy.
To the inside. Garland gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, fellas on my blue mark, fellas with the other one. Yeah.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not only them to be there still, you know.
Free throw average. You can count on him to come through on most trips.
Yeah, I know. I just saying you. Oh shit. Ouch.
Free throw good, Garland. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle?
You see them man just come in and go because they don't have
belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine, another highlight reel finish.
Let me see what them man. The crossing now.
LaVine against LeVert.
I knock one. I push it now. Not that side.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
You see that man there? I'm not play to us.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocks it loose. And here are the Cavaliers now. Garland with it. Now defended by LaVine. Allen kicks to LeVert. Shoots over ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim.
He
better start buckling now. Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
I feel the man there. I swear I see him at
Excited to see what numbers
they push. Very nice.
As he gets ready to enter into his
I'll just take the big game there.
I know that
They're coming up. Wait, them man, what them man doing like? Yeah. You on the wall.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
The way you jump, you flat the wall,
Okoro comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And both free throws good for White.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Rondo dishes to Allen. Back to Rondo. Allen trying to break free. Rondo can't get it to go. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Driving in. The shot, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Outside, Sexton. Chicago grabs the miss. And here is Dosunmu. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here he goes. Good on the bucket. Dosunmu's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a wide open look for Rondo. Good on the triple. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Thompson passes to Dosunmu. Over Sexton. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
In for the Cavaliers.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For the tie. The shot by Sexton, no good. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Thompson. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Allen passes to Markkanen. He nails it. Now we're tied up. Markkanen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. Caruso kicks to White. Six to shoot. With a step back. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Sexton against Green. To take the lead. Another shot. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Allen. Banked in off the glass. Dosunmu's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise! Who's coming out of the court? Get up and get loud for the Lugable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lugable.
With an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. DeRozan comes in for Kobe White. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Osman. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Yeah, to me at the bottom.
You see the preseason coming, you're watching me.
If I knew them, I would like it. Oh, my level bit. Push back, you go child. That man inside there. You open that chest, that shit.
On me. Sit on me, sit.
Nice. Oh, you get that key then.
Yeah, great. I support though, you want?
Wait, what? Oh, that is it Bren from Prison Block. That one at the top of the
I pretty much say my face. I need my face to be
clear. Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
I'm not
my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select perfect my team, with you included, you have to pick 4 other players.
That's what you.
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, me. Tim Duncan at the power forward. And center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people won't.
Shabai, you even? That man fights in here. That man fights. I hope you.
At the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 23, Wesley Matthews. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 0, Delon Wright. In the middle,
He's a fucking sniping.
10 inches, number 9. At forward, 6'7", wearing deuces, Chris Middleton.
Wait, them man, wait, the outside gets sniped
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis trying to keep his edge. He doesn't want to train with other superstars in the summer. He said, quote, "My competitive nature is so high. I can't do it. I just know myself. I want to just play for 20 years and then make friendships at the end." Guys?
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Delon Wright is out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Portis at the center position. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. I think players are aware when that's the case.
No question, BA. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Here's Matthews. Portis, right side. Back to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint.
Oh, I mash up matey. No, I didn't say like I mash up
with a whole new group out there.
With the whole, I
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Them man shoot me from leaving. And
here's the Sumo. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Now they getting sniped.
Left side White. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to fall.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Ibaka. Pass to Connaughton. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And one of the key backups for the Bucks, Pat Connaughton, talked up the depth of their team.
I've been saying it for a long time. You know, we have much more depth than I think people realize. You know, I honestly think through the roster 1 to 15, you have guys that, you know, would be rotation players on any other team.
And Grant, that confidence, something you need from the reserves.
Yeah, BA, whether it's injury, foul trouble, what have you, those guys are ready to step forward when called upon.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Derek Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. Offensive rebounds. Second chance shot. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chicago trailing here. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Inside, here's Ibaka. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP outside. They get it back. And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's White. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. That one falls.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Timeout call, Milwaukee. almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for White. And it's Caruso in for MP. Now here's Wright. He's got 5. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Oh, wait, you fucking beat.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
How many fucking salad today?
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Cuidado, te enseño. On me, wait.
I mash up the fairways with him. Where that man came from, we call it not strong work.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
They've also been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
"54 seconds left in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against the Bulls.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
On the court for the Bulls, Dosunmu is out there with MP. Then there's Tony Brown. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Jones in at the power forward position.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Vildoza.
Number 7. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Milwaukee. Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Dosunmu. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
There's anything on that side. Fucking hell, way.
Yeah, any wallet is the best. I got this. Thank you.
thing, I'm up reaching at the top there. No plates. How do you talk to break it?
I break my leg. I break my leg.
What?
That last one give the same again. Calculate sort of.
That's crazy, like. Do you calculate? No. Take it out there.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Wait, on me? Nice. Fucking bitch. You that?
Cade, what do you think about
Yes,
NBA
bitch, that gun all
so far?
more.
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been
Probably
like,
my
and
look
what
from
is
here,
it
that
like
side
kind of
thing.
seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
No, I'm on selfie. I'm on selfie.
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something this season. We'll see though. But
you carry it.
This one we
Give
get
me
my
two,
jumper a
so
little
you
better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Well, I haven't get my key at all.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience. I'm happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now.
Where
I'm
you
better
getting
in real
shot
life.
from?
I'm better on
Where
the
you
game.
getting shot from?
Okay, better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. Got a daughter now, so things are.
Yeah, next man, pushing you, hold on.
When are we going to see you on a cover
You
of
said
NBA
be on
2K?
36 in 2K.
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Basically, yourself.
Are you ready to go get my My Team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
I see. You're on top of you, Bob. We can play for you. On top of another one.
Yeah, that is where one
I don't this shit, weed. I'm on.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time. Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperation on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony in at the point. And
what the fuck? Wait a minute.
We're going to change here. O'Keefe's checked in. Then for the Bulls, MP comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Robin Lopez out there with Carter. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Suggs. And it's Okiki in at the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And it's Suggs missing. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. Frank, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Here's Anthony. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one's good. Suggs.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Levine looking around. MP, that's for two. Second shot opportunity, and Levine lays it in. Levine's got 10 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the pass to Carter. Chicago grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
MP, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost half.
So it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first two...
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Suggs, and Mo Wagner is subbed in for Wagner. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Troy Brown comes in for Green. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And MP subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White is out there with MP. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jones. And it's Bradley in at the center, locking down the middle. Bamba trying to break free. The shot's good from Carter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
No way.
Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play. I mean, when you look at the stats, you see just how dominant a game this was.
For Lonzo Ball.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Pass to Jones. Back to MP.
I'm not having a cross near guy. Come on.
He can't get that one to fall. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Brown.
And
so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And White kicks to MP. And again, no good by Chicago.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your team.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Yeah, send me on that plate. See ready. I named the man still there. And the man pretty good on, so. We down here? Nice down. Base partners. Like I was here?
Behind it. Hold on. Because me down by you don't. Behind it, he's sticky. Wow.
It's your boy Dan Rue.
Wow.
Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Wait, what?
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
Oh, somebody shoot me from the other side.
You can see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past, people be like, "Oh,
whenever the bowlers, guys, they're not feature any day. I get in that side.
At power forward, Javante Green. At center, Nikola Vucevic.
Oh shit, I did hear wrong with that.
At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At the other guard position,
Look at just not in front there.
At the other forward,
many friends, eh?
DeMar
You fellas.
Nice one.
The head coach division team is Billy Donovan.
Mash up. Oh yeah, how do you decide which are the top there though? Yeah, man, on your in front of you. On the roof. I think he's on the roof,
At forward, 6'10", number 8, Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah. I think it is the other one.
At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Wait.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pre-game courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Atlanta Hawks rebuild seems to be going as planned. A lot of young talent, now complemented by quality vets. Kevin Huerter said, quote, "Our depth is really showing. We go into every game thinking we can win no matter who goes out on the court." Guys?
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at center. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Danilo Gallinari out there with Clint Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And this can be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brent, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, BA, and these trades that come up not always are
yeah,
about
together we have
the
to
player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place. And you start to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting to situate themselves for the next 2 or 3 years?
Shot's blocked. They recover it. Bogdanovich against Levine. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Levine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim.
I hate it.
Young on the attack. That one goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Levine can't hit.
The fellas are there. You see all where I am.
They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
They'd like to keep things a little more simple. And that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now here's Green. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Capella with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Bogdanovich from long range. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back down.
I'm watching.
Pass to Vucevic.
And
And here's DeRozan. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Gallinari. 15 in his last outing. Here's Young. It's tipped.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
What I'm going
shot, starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does: the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
Bogdanovich, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Outside Levine. There's Ball with a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, right?
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's shown people now that he could step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability.
Now here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Capella can't get it to go.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yep, that one goes.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. And there's the lob, and it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella keeps.
The Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Kongwu comes in for Gallinari. Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Jang in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. That ties it up.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
MP outside, fires from deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. MP outside. Pulls up. And again, Chicago, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Okongwu, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Outside, Williams. MP outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And the shot goes. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Williams passes to MP. The shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder.
Oh.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Well, Chicago's shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. MP, no good.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Okongwu with the bucket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
I try not to go here. I haven't liked
here for Chicago. Big time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be back in a moment.
Ready with that try.
Lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young. Making some changes here. Lopez, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Jang subbed in for Hunter. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green. MP is checked in for DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And so in the game for the Bulls, Dosunmu is out there with MP. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Tony Bradley.
Wait, no way I pressed that.
At the small forward position. Bogdanovic passes to Lopez. Back to Bogdanovic. Hits a three-pointer.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jang. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Bradley, that's good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
I needed that.
Outside, Williams. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
Ready for me dying from me.
I've been patient, but I won't follow, 'cause I don't want to be your friend. What does it matter in the end?
No fucking way,
No, I don't want to be your friend, 'cause these feelings are. This love's a heart attack. This love's a heart attack. This love's a heart attack. See, I've been patient, but I won't.
Era ora can on the mellow dot.
'Cause I don't want to be your friend. What does it matter?
Watch out there.
I want a little bit of light now.
Ah my god, the combo clan. Wait, didn't match.
I want a little bit of I want a little bit of light. What?
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. If they slowed it down a little bit, it's more realistic. I feel like in the park and I maxed out 99 overall, we're going to see what really happened.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Pa Kuszewski in at the power forward. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. There you go. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. Passes it to Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
To the middle. Williams passes to Vucevic.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Mann with 1 on the clock. At the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Bulls leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Bradley. MP is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the small forward. 5 to shoot. Here's Dort. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you can pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Here's Dosunmu. MP outside. Unloads. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. Thunder trailing by 3. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Stolen by Thompson. MP finds Bradley. MP, that's for 2. The putback, and it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team. Tests everything. It shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, DA. Chicago calls timeout and going against Oklahoma. That's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
hot.
Really hot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to
But
gain
you
an edge.
can send me that here.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the front of 5 right now. We've got Williams. Favors is out there with Lou George. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. Levine, good.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. He still has strong playmaking instincts.
Here's Pokusevski. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he makes that one.
They'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on that next trip.
Out.
Home substitution.
And here is Dosunmu. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alt, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So if I get through everything, okay? It's not easy, yo. If I get
That is impossible.
Good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary," and I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that, and yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess
my girlfriend's
A tremendous night here in downtown San Antonio, Texas. Not too far from our location tonight. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have. I just do anything to win." Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Well, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. DeJounte Murray is out there with Will Barton. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. Plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
Murray against Ball. Murray's shot is good.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Ball outside. 4-3. That shot, no good. And it's a Spurs ball. Outside Richardson. And he parries his first look.
Pretty nifty there. Takes the defense off and knocks it down.
DeRozan outside. And we're about a minute into the first. Shot by Levine, no good.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Here's Murray. Nice D from Vucevic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here for San Antonio. Some changes for Chicago. Four seconds separating the shot and game clock. Walker finds Collins. Here's Vassell, covered by MP. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Vassell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's DeSumo. Walker covering. Here's White. And Collins with the big block. He gets it up. He's off on that one. The scoring is fast and furious in the first. Spurs out front, up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, good for all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
On the court for Chicago, Tony Bradley out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Kasumu in at point guard. Walker with it. Now guarded by MP. Drive by Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
White finds MP. Elbow shot. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Bulls foul. Number 7.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. A sensational block. Pass to Dosunmu. To the inside. Here's Williams. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Williams has got 6 points.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Sell shot is good. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside White. Pass to MP. White against Craig. Goes back up. And White with the finish. White's gotten his second bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
San Antonio calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
That's cheater.
And a pretty tightly contested game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. This is some performance. Chicago. So the Bulls win it. Well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The
I know,
crowd was
yes,
so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
I hate that food, like. Ouais, nous body quand même, ça va.
Allez, encore une, super, encore une. Allez, elle est belle.
Oh, wait, that man trash. We found our more kill me, team. Them will go. What the fuck? I get tell me, Michelle's vexed with me at night. She they give me sweet bread, Moby, and 2 mangoes sweet. When I tell the girl I'll go and sleep hungry, she'll do get bed. See the same thing?
Yeah? Yeah? Judge? Thank you.
What does it matter if it ends? But I don't wanna live in silence. What does it matter in the end? I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't wanna be a friend, because these feelings are. What does it matter in the end? This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack.
downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. And I'm gonna have a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco downtown. Never a hoe. Shout out to the Twilight Zone. No one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gon' have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown, right back in town. I'm now home. Yeah, downtown, I'm in the
Oh yeah, they're fucking up them money. Wait, what?
Bravo.
Oi.
What's that thing now?
Sure, oi, I send that for you because I swear, oi, the girl that showed up on the live there was the same person in the picture, the same person. I said, what a fuck up catfish, you dog. That's what I said. It was showing the person you see there.
Oh,
he was there looking
in the picture.
Yeah, 4 hours ago in the picture, but she showed the girl in the picture. The girl in the picture there by her.
Okay.
Dog, I swear that was a fuck up catfish. I sent that for her to see, dog. I say, what's that? I swear, she was looking like the person at first, dog, when I just opened the thing.
I know I'm busy, but
why I tell you, dog, I was like a fuck up catfish, mom. I sent that for her. Then when I was like, I see why you leave? I say, shit. I die.
Yeah, man.
No man, guys.
Looking well, yeah. What you find out here?
I was at 40 the whole leg.
Another thing about your mic bussy.
Yeah, John, I did there.
I was fucking it. Watch it, guys. Jed. I did mashing up them, man. Don't give me
Alright. Why find her?
Jed, I have 6
Yeah, we find them girls.
I don't know. I have on my thing page, my explore page.
No, down there, you.
Okay.
This ain't right.
So who's that thing on the seat ugly face, dog? I'm just seeing how the next one looking, dog. I see properly. I'll show you the page, guys. We're live on the business phone.
You sure you have fucking manners, man?
Good night, forget.
Wait, no respect.
Sorry. Good night, sir.
Yeah, respect.
Honorable Vivian T, man.
Oh, you see the same thing?
Dog, I supposed to get a free gift card, dog. Get all them things in this tune. I fuck it up them things.
You like
Give me one now.
Fuck you, boy. Plus I buy anything with the A+.
The A+?
Yeah. One give me 10 and 2 give me 25.
You go like that, why?
I know if you buy the A+, that might finish. We go have the 2K.
What do you mean?
But we go have it because that my plus finishing, you know.
I go have it, I even go have it, but I go have the plus. But you do it from my account.
You have 2K?
No, but I'm telling you, when I get the plus, I'll have it.
You know the thing will still be there, though. You know how long I get that?
How long?
When I put the plus. The first time I put the plus.
Yeah, I know. I will stop putting together.
Might die.
That was that video, right? Everything was shown this here.
Sorry, Macho.
So I did it, but that tell me what the folks
Oi play the gamer.
We're not watching this stream there. Hey, Tim. Alright, go play one more game there.
So you're just watching anything?
I forget that was an idea.
I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA
Anyone
is
changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Joe Ingles, Damian Lillard out there with Hart, and it's Eubanks.
Team, you watching?
Oh yeah.
You watching?
I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have a mid-season tournament. There's been talk of that. So far,
Oh my god. That to enter the fucking thing.
go back to normal.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out.
Jackass only put him in last
And so
second.
it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. Right back after this break. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time,
I'm sure.
making other people's job easier.
I see a man in the show I want to tell you guys.
The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at
A
their
black
job.
shoe,
I
my
take
man
pride in
about
the
a
local
black shoe.
media being able to do their job
I see a man post a picture
give
of a black
insight
shoe there I want
and
to.
give a better look into what our team is doing.
It takes too long to buy it, yeah.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
Yo. Yeah, I know.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Bledsoe. Then McLemore is out there with Little. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailing by 17. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I had the man, you know, you coming in there fucking me with that. What shall we call the man?
My shot's just not going in either.
What are you playing together?
Yeah.
Look, after you don't play for good, while look that your shot's 8 in a dog. You lose the momentum.
You know, he just not going noggy.
He's been a first-team all-defensive member.
And depending on the way you shoot from me, dog. Since I left on the dog, I crashed from the right dog couple times. And the thing on target.
Wow, dog.
Dosunmu, the best offensive rebound. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by DeRozan.
They've shown some strength in the paint
Oh,
today.
wow.
Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Bledsoe.
Quite shooting most mid shots, doggy. None are going in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female
Fellas hitting all these shots, but mine.
Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires.
I break him on Uncle A.
We've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, DA. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now,
he's not missing, bro.
It's Bledsoe on the wing. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. The Bulls leading by 18. The drive by MP. Here's Thompson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And he drives in.
Oh my god, I fuck up the foul, dog. No way, doggy.
I sure did.
White, good.
Oh my god, doggy.
They are feasting.
So January goes into 2K, yeah.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowed itself.
So it's Chicago. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense.
Score points, those score points. The man that's taking out of the game because they are like me, though.
I'm looking for him, man.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine.
Fellas foul me again, no.
Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And MP subbed in for Zach LaVine. Little, he's checked in for the
I know you no free throws, dog.
for Josh Hart. So with
Okay, no shots at all.
Here's the group that
Dog, I don't no shots there, dog.
Lonzo Ball out there with MP.
And it doesn't miss free throws, doggy.
Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Jones in at the power forward. Outside Williams. There's the dish to MP. Shoots from 14, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I know it doesn't miss my twos.
The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and it's Little finishing it off.
If I miss the next shot, that goes into 2K.
Finds the open man, and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Next shot, I miss that goes into 2K.
Moving the ball around. Here's Thompson, and it's Portland with the rebound. Takes it inside, lays it up off the glass. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Ball kicks to MP. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on
I
the
missed
shot.
that doggy. Ball's long, you know.
Right now, with his team leading, perhaps,
I go down on the doggy. If I miss the next shot, that goes in that.
No shots for it, don't let me. I wasn't even no shots.
My brother, I
my
moved on that general, dog.
My first game, I had 0 points, though.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter.
1 point from our free throw.
Now here's Hart.
My partners ain't getting no shots. I know he getting no shots.
And that's 15 points for Damian Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Here's MP. Lillard with the rebound.
Oh, go, I'm sure. You know the ball stick on top of the rim and just cool out there for a good 2 seconds and then it fall.
That happened to me already.
A layup.
No, it's Junior happened to me.
And again.
Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
We done to enter the goal.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points
I'm
from
going
the as
to invite for Apex.
you know you've got a good thing going.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
I know who tell them MPT they will check my screen out when I think free throws, dog. I still switching it in.
The fella just fouling me, dog. And I cannot take no foul.
Bradley trying to break free. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to Hart. Kicks it out to Lillard.
Oh, the shot's not going in, doggy.
Done outside. Down low.
Oh, it's not lucky. I was about to close the game, you know.
Are you there for
Ah, free throw.
This run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Dunn left side. And the layup's good off the glass.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
And here is Dosunmu. MP outside. From the arc. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big margin. Even early on in this one.
Let's try and freeze. Freeze still working.
I try my freeze without.
Back to back. It's just not working.
Who one of your partners?
Me.
Yeah, me too, dog. I try and freeze and like. I feel like I far from the TV.
David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hey, they're gonna steal the ball. Block that. Come on now, you run it up. That's just not working, dog.
You see the thing I sent from TikTok mob, that thing, beautifully.
I watch it.
I'll listen again.
I watch it yet.
Watch it now.
No, that took a real assy though. Fellas, there's no worry with the ass and they want to. Man,
oh, yes.
Wipe your ass, boy. Lights out.
Everybody, they low down, see?
It's ready for the end so fast.
You every man.
She don't wanna work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's really disheartening, but pay for all kinds of nursing classes. Now she said she want to be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the Glock missing. You only want the bins if it's AMG titty.
I'm gonna push him now. I will take this.
So I did it, but that sent me will look up fiction. I'm light skinned, my granddaddy Indian. You with my lineage dividends.
Yeah, man, bottom, like flat bottom.
Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch.
That man has really played fucking ready. He plays there now. I break him and shit over, sorry. Oh, nice. No. Give yourself one time. Man, so fucking annoying. Like, the man sniping now, yeah.
All of them, want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all.
That man at the bottom. Wow.